All right, guys, what's going on? Just got off of work and I'm heading home, and it's raining outside. It's downpouring, so I'm gonna wait for more people to get on here. I'm just gonna talk about fossils, prehistoric fossils. Excuse me. I'm gonna wait for more people to get on here, and we're gonna see, I guess what we're gonna talk about. It's a nasty weather out there, I'll tell you how much. There's several accidents back there, so it's a clear day earlier, but now all of a sudden the rain has creeped up up. I don't know, excuse me. My words mixed up there. So it's creeped up, so all of a sudden the weather just came out of nowhere, so I may do a video someday when it rains like this. I may go out hiking in the rain to see what it's like, to in the rain and do a video at the same time. So, and so I'm a little bit late. Like I said, I just got off of work, so I just early today, and I guess got off earlier, and I just came back from North Carolina, so I tell you, this weather just it's unexpected. Just again, it was like it was clear sky today, but all of a sudden the rain came out of nowhere. It just creeped up on all of us here in Roanoke Valley here, so. I got 3 people on here. Let me know in the comments that you're here. Today I'm going to talk about fossils, prehistoric fossils. I just got off of work, and it's downpouring rain. Like I said before, early today it was just clear sky, and all of a sudden the rain came out of nowhere. So at least all the snow has melted away at least. So welcome, 6 people on here. Welcome. What's going on, Dean? Welcome. I'm gonna wait for more people to get on here. I'm going to talk about prehistoric fossils. And it's raining outside, and the traffic has picked up, and everybody's trying to get off of work right now. So let me know in the comments below if you like fossils, prehistoric fossils. If you're a big fan, let me know. Yeah, downpoured big time. Look at that. This was the Interstate 81. This is probably one of the, not the most, but one of the most busiest interstates in the United States. So, once I get off the interstate here, I'm going to hit I'm going to hit 220, which is going back, to my house, and then we can talk about fossils, prehistoric fossils. Things that you find in the earth, rocks, embedded in the rocks. And if you want to, let me know in the comments below. It may not be right now, it could be later on. It may come back later on once I post this video. And just let me know in the comments below if you ever found a fossil. So, watching this video, if you're first time here, welcome. And if you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which here I do a lot of traveling, a lot of doing exploring, outdoor activities, live streaming. I do live streaming every Friday. I may do some during the weekdays as well. But make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment. That helps with my algorithm of my YouTube channel. And if you know anybody that likes travel and exploring, let me know in the comments. Make sure you share my channel. Got my words mixed up. And to those that love to travel and explore, but they don't know anything about this channel, just make sure you share them. That would help. So, but yeah, just leave me a comment, leave me a like. That would help too. So, I'm about to begin about fossils, the stories. I personally did find some fossils. Now, where I live at, which is about an hour away, there's some fossils there. So. I think personally that we're going to have an early spring because, if it's clear sky, it's still light outside till maybe about 6:20. Then it gets dark. But I think a month or so ago, it used to be like when 5 o'clock hit. That's when it started getting dark. So days are getting a lot longer here. So days are getting longer, and kind of warmed up too as well. So I think we may have an early spring coming soon. So, but I'm going to start very soon. I'm going to talk about fossils. I'm going to talk about I guess my time of finding fossils. I found fossils before, so I'm going to try to get up this interstate. I'm about to get off here very quick. And if you guys come here the first time, again, subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on all notifications to my YouTube channel. If you turn on notifications on YouTube, that gives you alerts every time I post a video. So if you don't turn on notifications, you'll miss out on my future posts. That's any YouTube channel, not just mine, but anybody else's. So yeah, it's downpouring. Traffic's getting really heavy here too. So I'm about to get off this exit and get off this interstate. Here's my exit here. Not this one, but next one over. Then I'll talk about fossils. So I won't take up too much of your time. Again, if you can't stay here long enough, it's Friday night, I know. Just come back later and leave me a comment once I post this video. So again, I just got off of work, so I'm late. And sorry about the rain here. And let me know if you can't hear me. So here's my exit. I'm gonna get off of here, get off the interstate, get on 20 here. Let me get around this. This is the Daleville area here. Now I'll tell you one thing. They really just rerouted this whole area here. I don't like the way they did this. It used to be very simple to get to and fro in this area, but now they have a traffic circle or a roundabout back there, and they rerouted this whole area here. Doesn't really make sense at all. So. All right, let me talk about fossils. I'm gonna get to it, cut to the chase here. Fossils, prehistoric fossils. Now, fossils can be very, very, very old to very young, depending on the age. Depending on, I guess they predict the age of the fossils has been around for years. Sorry, I have bad reception in this area. This particular area is very bad. So, but fossils can range in many shapes and sizes. I don't have my seatbelt on. It does that. But fossils can range in many sizes and appearance. There's and they can be found. If you want to find a fossil, it's not that easy to find. You can find fossils usually on hillsides, where I guess where prehistoric lakes and seas used to be, and on hillsides, on cliffs, you can find fossils there. If you know where a cliff or a hillside is with a lot of sediment, rocks, or shale, there's chances are there's probably a good presence of fossils there. Now, it could be from seashells to even big animals. So now, also you can find fossils near the ocean, like the shoreline and the sea. You can find, like, megalodon teeth, and you can find all sorts of prehistoric fossils teeth. Like, when sharks die, they leave behind teeth. That's only because they're a shark's skeleton system, or the skeleton. It's really all it is. It's not made of bone. It's made of cartilage. So cartilage would decompose fast. Bone would, a lot better. But left of a shark or prehistoric shark is their teeth. I know there's a lot of you can find a lot of shark's teeth in the Great Lakes in the United States of America, and who knows, you can find fossils in other bodies of water, like big lakes, because at one time those lakes probably were a lot bigger at one time. So, but like I said, you won't find fossils very hard. You can find fossils in rivers where there's a lot of cobblestone. You can find, you can locate a river, and that particular river has like a whole tons of cobblestones in it. There's a big chance you can find fossils there. Being what it is, a fossil of a seashell, or I don't know the name of that. A trilobite, that's what it is, a trilobite. Sometimes you can find trilobites in cobblestones as well, and also other animals. I think somebody found a crab one time, a prehistoric crab, in a big cobblestone. So you can, like I said, if you know of a river near you that has a lot of cobblestones, there's a possibility there could be fossils in there. So, but there was one hill in Harrisonburg, Virginia. Like, I'm from Virginia, and there's a hill in Virginia, near Harrisonburg, Virginia, that is actually a volcano. It's called Mole Hill. It's an extinct volcano, and I've actually found a fossil on the very top of that hill. And that whole valley used to be a sea or a bay, or a prehistoric sea that used to be there. Was covered with water. And so I found a fossil on top of that hill, which is covered with trees. But that fossil, I think it was a fossil of a seashell, so there was a time that area was underneath water, as well as that volcano when it was erupting. I think it was erupting while it was underneath the water. So, but yeah, fossils are very hard to find. Depending where you live at, certain regions in the world, or I put my seatbelt on. Good thing this is a Chevrolet. Ford chime will keep going off, but it depends where you live at. Some people live in areas that they're teeming with fossils. Some others they'll not. But there are fossils everywhere. You just gotta know where to find that. But like I said, finding fossils on hillsides, on cliffs. You can also Carvin's Cove. There's a reservoir in Roanoke, Virginia called Carvin's Cove. I did many videos, and Carvin's Cove used to be a valley and had a little small village there, but they ended the village and made that valley into a reservoir. Now, over the years, the waters of the reservoir has eroded the hills, the sides of the hills, and it's exposed a lot of shale, a lot of sediment. So I've heard a lot of people that found like Carvin's Cove or in Carvin's Cove, and because the waters over time have eroded the sides of the cliff, it has exposed a lot of the shale. So you can find possibly some fossils in reservoirs, places that were man-made, because over time that water would erode the hillsides, the sides of the shorelines of the reservoir, and over time that can expose a lot of shale, a lot of rock, a lot of sediment. So I just hit a puddle there. It's raining bad here. But anyways, like I said, that's how you find fossils, and also too. If you know where you can find a place where an ancient sea or a prehistoric body of water used to be, you can find fossils there. Fossils can be, they always say fossils can be found very deep, but you can also find fossils at the very surface of the, the earth. So, but yeah, I've always been intrigued by fossils as a child growing up. And, I used to read books about fossils and read about them growing up. Same thing when I was talking about how my last live stream, I was talking about what, how I got interested in traveling. And then, I got inspired that by reading a lot of National Geographic books growing up. And that's the same thing with fossils. I used to read a lot about fossils growing up in the National Geographic magazines. So that's how I, became a fan of fossils, because I'm a big fan. So, but fossil hunting, can be very hard. I started recently on my YouTube channel that I was going to do some fossil hunting. I did one expedition one time, and I didn't find anything, but I may go out again and see if I can find some fossils myself. So. Don't know when. I may push a video of another fossil hunt. So, but yeah, like I said, fossil hunting, it's hard, but like I said, you can find traces of fossils in places like reservoirs. You can find near like cliffs and hillsides where the rock and shale is exposed, and you could also find fossils in on hills. If you, for example, that hill was talking about, it was an extinct volcano, and I knew there was there gotta had to be fossils up there because the place was underneath water one time. I kind of looked at the history behind it, so that's another thing you can do is you can find the history of the geological history of the region that you're looking for fossils at. Then you can figure it out where you can find fossils at. So, but But yeah, like I said, be fine. Like I said, you never know. You can find a fossil that of a big animal. I know there's one boy. Um, you find the remains of a mammoth. So yeah, you never know. You can find a fossil in a in your backyard or neck of the woods. Not saying your backyard exactly, but like this boy in Pennsylvania, Ohio, he um he was digging on the hillside, which is what was in the woods, and it was located on the back side of his house, and he found the remains of a woolly mammoth. So, but like I said, you never know. You can find big animals, and I think there was one place in Texas where they had a drought, and the water was low on the river, and exposed dinosaur tracks. Tracks of prehistoric animals, so footprints. So yeah, be surprised what you find. But fossil hunting can be very hard. Depending what you find, sometimes you can find. So, for example, going back to megalodon teeth. Megalodon is a prehistoric animal, shark, which was what 4, 5, 6 times bigger than a great white shark. It was huge. So, and their teeth, the megalodon teeth, is about as big as your hand. It's a big teeth. It's a big tooth. They're very rare to find, but they say that if you find them, you can actually sell them at a good price. That's why I heard too. You can buy them, but they're very expensive as well. So, and depending what type of fossil you find, you can also, who knows, you can make money, not make money, but you can sell them at a good price, depending what you find. Depends a bit how rare it is too. So, and I think going back to sharks, the great white shark is the biggest shark in the world. Or not the biggest shark in the world, but it's like you know, well, they say the whale shark is the biggest, but I think there's that much more of a whale. But the great white shark is a predator in the sea, and it's one of the largest in the world. So, and their teeth is about as big as a shot glass. So, a megalodon tooth, which is like related to the great white, or the great white's more related to the megalodon. But the megalodon tooth, like I said, is about as big as your hand. I mean, probably a lot bigger. It's very big. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments below if you ever found a fossil. Let me know if you did and what type of fossil you think it was. So I think I found, like I said, a seashell one time embedded in rock on top of a extinct volcano. I think I also found another seashell, in my hometown of Covington, in Virginia. So let me get out of this. Getting foggy here. Yeah, let me know below if you ever found fossil. If you did, let me know what type it was. I think another fossil found was the remains of a bird, a small bird, and it was on a national park in Wyoming. And it was called Fossil Butte National Monument. And I couldn't take it home because, according to the rules and regulations, and it's against the law to take a fossil on the property of a national park area. So Fossil Butte National Monument is part of the National Park Service. So I had to put it. I found it. Well, of course, I had to put it back where I found that. So, but yeah, I found the remains of an old bird, small bird. Like I said, so there's a lot of fossils that are in the west coast of the United States. So. I know I live near the West Virginia border, which is in America, West Virginia, and there's a lot of fossils in the region, like I guess between Charleston and Lewisburg. You can find fossils there, I know a lot of people have found, that animals and trilobites and many more. So yeah, but I just thought I'd talk about fossils, about how you can find fossils. Let me know in the comments below any suggestion of finding fossils. That's how I found out. That's how I've read about finding fossils on hillsides, on cliffs, on exposed lands. Either sometimes you can have a rock slide and you can expose fossils. Um, Either you can find them near reservoirs, man-made reservoirs, where they flooded valleys and stuff. You can find fossils there. So, but anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Um, if you like to travel, like explore, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so. And check me on Instagram at Far Out Amazing Adventures. I'm on Instagram as well. So check me out there and follow if you have Instagram. And I'm on Facebook as well at Far Out Amazing Adventures. And please check me out there on Facebook and make sure you like and follow there. So and also I'm going to go live again on Monday. I don't know when, and I don't know what topic. I'll let you know in the live section tab on my YouTube channel. But I'm going to post that tomorrow, and I'm also going to go live tomorrow night on my other channel, Far Out Back to Fiction, which is my podcasting channel. So if you haven't done so, please head over to my other YouTube channel at Far Back to Fiction and subscribe, which is my podcasting and storytelling. So, and I do live streams every Saturday night there. And I'm going to start doing the weekday, live streaming for that channel as well as this channel as well. So. It's a rainy day. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. What do you think about fossils? If you're a fossil fan, let me know. Also, let me know in the comments that if you ever found a fossil, let me know what type it was and how big it was and where it was. Some of you out there live in the West Coast of the United States. Some of you live in other countries that, maybe South America or Europe or Asia, and there's some places that are teeming with fossils. So I know in Arizona, I think recently found when I was in, I can't remember what it was, like southern parts of Arizona. Like I was stopped at a gas station one time, and they found I wasn't there then, but they would tell me about it at the gas station. But they were telling me that they found the fossil remains of a aquatic animal. It was some type of crocodile, a prehistoric crocodile, an old, it was a big one too, but something that doesn't exist anymore. But they found remains of a crocodile there, and they also found the remains of maybe a plesiosaur, a dinosaur, and at one place that I visited too. So, like I said, of course I never saw it, but I've heard stories. Very interesting. I've always loved fossils. I've been a big fan, and I'm going to go back to fossil hunting again. Don't know when, but I'm going to post that very soon. But anyways, I'm going to get off here. I want to let you guys go. Again, let me know in the comments below if you found a fossil, what type it was, where it was, and when did you find it, and share me that story. And also, again, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on all notifications. And That's it. But anyways, I'll see you guys Monday or maybe Tuesday. I don't know when, but I'll let you know in the live stream, um, I guess tab or in the community tab. Uh, Either just give it an announcement of when I'm gonna do another live stream. But I'm gonna do a live stream every Friday, which I'll do live stream every Friday, and I'm gonna do one sometime during the week. So, anyways, I'll let you guys go, and thank you for watching.